So Union, we are back with another live. It's been a month since the last one, so I hope you are hearing me well. I'm just going to check it here, okay? So yeah, looks like we are good and that the sun is good. So as I told you today, we are going to perform a push workout. It's not going to be only the skills, but also the the basics one. So push-ups, dips, and all that basic stuff. So some Haynes, hello man. I just did the warm up. I haven't done mine yet, so I will have to do it first and then we are going to start. Venja, hi man, how are you? I hope you are all doing fine and that you are all ready to start this training and that everything is fine in your countries, okay? So, as I was mentioning, I'm going to perform both skill and basic training. So, and before I start, a little disclaimer, I'm pretty tired from the other trainings of this week. I feel a lot my chest and triceps still in some fatigue, but I'm trying to do my best as I've changed my training. I'm still adapting to it, so yeah. I'm doing it. I'm going to try to do my best in this one, mainly on the skills parts, because I'm feeling heavier and feeling a lot of soreness. So yeah, but anyway, no excuses. Let's just start with the routine, and let's first warm up. A little warm up for the shoulders and for the overall body, and some mobility as well for the shoulders due to the handstand work. Okay. TC, hey, how are you, man? Are you training as well? So, yeah, let me just put the phone here on the tripod. Yeah, seems like it's everything okay. If at any point you can hear me, let me know, okay? And I will try to find a way for this to work, but I believe it's going to be okay. Yeah, regarding the warm-up, the usual thing that I do when I do the live streams, as you already know, some jumping jacks, as my ropes are kind of broken, so some jumping jacks to start, then some mobility for the shoulders, for the back, as well as some mobility for the wrist, very important for the handstand work. Afterwards, some strengthening and some kind of increasing the circulation and the blood flow to the back, to the shoulders and so on, so that they are ready to start the routine, okay? So let's start with some jumping jacks and then we are going for the mobility work, okay? So let's start. Okay, some wrist warm up. I'm going to get the bands And we are going to start. Let me just see if anyone. Venja, at 5 days rest, starting today again. Nice, so I hope you enjoy this training as you're starting of your new routine, okay? So let me know. Starting with a lighter band, okay? Just some band pull-up arts. I told you that I was doing mobility first, but I'm just going to increase the blood flow to the muscles first, okay? Changing it a little bit. Yeah, some chest flies with the band so that we warm up the chest as well, okay? Now just grab the band and back and do some tricep extensions so that you can work as well on your triceps. And they are so fatigued. I already feel them in this warm-up exercise, so it's going to be fun this training. Okay, feeling good. Let's just get some mobility right there. Okay, yeah. Let's start with the shoulders, back, elbows, wrists, everything in there. Okay. Yeah, so guys, let's do some hollow body holds, okay, so that we can get our body full tension and some activation on the core. Okay. Part of the warm-up almost ready. How are you guys? Are you all warmed up already? I know Amy's are, so I don't know about the other ones, let me know. And in a second we are starting, just doing some hanging now so that my shoulders get a little loose as well. Okay, so it's done, the warm-up. I hope you are getting better quality now. So yeah, let me just get the phone here so that I can talk to you regarding the actual routine, okay? So, let me just check it here. As I told you, I've changed this one recently. I'm kind of doing, at this point, skills. I started with the first week just only skills, now I'm on the second week with skills and weighted training, weighted calisthenics, so I'm trying to get some extra strength now and getting a little less focus on the skills at this point. just because I feel like I need some extra stability, extra strength on the joints so that I can progress better and more confidently on the rest of the skills. So that's why I've changed it, and that's why I'm doing it with some weighted today, okay? So this is the fourth day of the week, and I'm doing the push training. The push training gets the first part with the VC to planche raises. Okay, as I tend to do it with the LC. Today I'm trying to do it with VC just to get some VC to work as well. And with that, I'm going to do also the one arm and 10 finger assist. So just getting the side bend to the one arm and just holding it a little bit. The second exercise is with straddle bench press assisted with elastic band so that I can get the best out of it. And then the one arm handstand assisted on the wall. Okay, so these are the skill parts, the first part of the skills training. Also at the end of the skills training I also have the handstand shape so that I can control better the handstand, as the handstand isn't anywhere what I wanted. I don't know what's happening, but I just feel like that it's not getting solid, and I fell off balance a lot. So trying to improve that one. So let's get another training on it. As I told you, planche is first, but I'm going to start with the handstand, as the balance component is way more important at the beginning, as we tend to lose it throughout the workout. Okay, as we fatigue, we get less control and less balance, okay, due to the proprioception and the central nervous system, okay, activation and so on. Yeah, let's put it like this, or closer to the bars here. Okay, I'm going to do it on the parallel bars due to some wrist discomfort, but yeah, we are going for the first set, just trying to hold it in one hand and then rest a second and go for the other one. Okay, so let's start if you are ready. If you can't perform one arm yet and you are working on the handstand, just do regular handstand holds. You can do just one set of your max hold or two sets in the first part, just to compensate with the time that you spend on a position. So just adjust your level, okay? So let's start. Okay. Okay. So yeah, first set, left side, always worse than the right side, but it's getting better, and I'm trying to work it the best way possible so that I can compensate from one to the other, as I know that my left side is kind of weaker on the handstand. Anyway, happy with this first set, so let's rest a little bit. I'm going to do firstly the handstand sets and then the planche sets, and then I'm going to do the second round where I mix both of them, okay? So for now I'm just going to separate them because I want to get a better focus on the handstand at this point, so I need to just work on it at this point, okay? I'm filming inside because outside is so hot and the bars are just under the sun and too hot to be outside at this point, at this time of the day, okay? So inside, if at the end with the weighted stuff, if I feel like I can go outside and that there is some type of shadows, some type of place where I don't have the sun directly under the bar so that they aren't burning, I will go there, otherwise I will work inside because it's fresher, okay? Let me know, how's the weather out there? It's also hot as hell, as in here. Just going to take the shirt off and we are going to start the second set. So guys, let's get ready for the second set of this one arm assisted handstand, okay? One arm handstand. Second set, it's done. Good one. Another good one. Felt a lot more stability on the right one, and it felt good. That hold there. I don't think I have done that in some weeks. That holds, that kind of stable hold in a long time. So yeah, I'm happy with this one. So check in here. I don't really know where to start my one arm handstand training. Any advice? Okay, as I'm kind of starting it as well, although I've been doing it for a long time, I can try to help you a little bit. So I don't know how's your handstand at this point, and how confident are you with the handstand, with a regular handstand, just holding it without the wall. But I recommend you just to start with the wall first to get the notion of the transition and the weight that you need to support in one arm. That's the first thing that you need to understand when you start the handstand, and that's something that I liked at the beginning, and now I'm trying to address and do more of it because it feels just strange to do this one. So yeah, I will recommend you starting with that, and also working on the handstand shapes, meaning that you want to change the position from the handstand while in the freestanding handstand, going for the tuck, the straddle, the one leg. You just play with it, but mainly using the tuck, as you are going to be able to work on that dissociation from the legs while maintaining the open chest, open shoulders position of the handstand, because it's very important, and even more important in the one arm handstand. Also work on your elevation, like so in the one arm and on the regular handstand. You can go to the wall, just do some elevation like so, you get there and you do some shoulder and scapula elevation so that you can work on that activation and stability of the scapula, important for the handstand, okay? So that's the main recommendations for you to start, and keep on working on your handstand and you are good to go, okay? At the beginning, that's all that you need, I believe. Let me know if that makes sense to you, or if you need some other advice, okay? And also let me know how's your regular handstand. So guys, Let's just start the last set. Okay, here, fine. So on this one, a little change. I didn't rest from one arm to the other. I just went and tried to do it from one to the other without resting, and I felt confident with the change, so I believe it was kind of good. So yeah. Okay, thanks. I will try it out. I've got a pretty good regular handstand holding consistently for 20 seconds each. That's every attempt on the floor as well as on the parallels. Yeah, nice. Nice, that's good. So yeah, keep on working on it. Keep on improving your regular handstand, your shoulder mobility, and as well as your wrist and overall mobility for the handstand, and focus on that basic beginning stage of the one-arm handstand. And I believe we are good to go for some weeks with this until you get confident. Of course, when you are on the wall, if you are here, you can start with both arms on the floor, then you can just go to the fingers, and then you are getting more load in the other arm, and then you just can take some fingers off of the position of the handstand of the other arm, and then you are progressing as well, even if you are just on the wall, okay? So just try to manipulate the load that you get and the intensity of your training, okay? Don't just go for intensity, also go for volume as well, okay? Yeah, that's my advice for you. If you have any other question, make sure you comment, and I will try to keep on answering during training. At this point, we are going for the first set of the planche. I hope the music isn't too loud. If so, let me know. And as I was saying, we are going for the first set of the planche, and it's going to be V-sit to the straddle planche hold, and repeating it for 3 repetitions and 3 sets, okay? That's the second exercise of this routine, and let's get ready to start it. Pretty intense one. The V-sit is not in the best form. I trained legs yesterday and I feel them while I was doing it, but yeah, I'm just trying to do it either way so that I can get the V-sit notion, and I keep on working on the V-sit as well. So guys, how are you doing? Everything okay with your training? If you have any doubts, any change that you need, let me know. I didn't mention, but with this V-sit to straddle, if you are in a beginner state, you can always do L-sit to tuck planche, L-sit to advanced tuck planche, L-sit to half lay, or just tuck the LC to tuck planche, wherever feels comfortable for you at this point, okay? Just adjust to it. If you are in a more advanced state, just go for VC to full planche, okay? Yeah, 30 more seconds, and we are going to start the second set of this one. So let me just put the camera down and let's get ready.